Welcome to TruSpeed AutoSport. My name's Tyler and I'm looking forward to showing you guys around my shop. My name is Tyler Tadovic, and I'm the owner and president of TruSpeed AutoSport, and we are located at my shop in Costa Mesa, California. I have a pretty unique story, actually. It's a pretty cool one. I always wanted to be a race car driver. Ever since I was a little kid, I just was something that lit my fire. You know, I've got three passions in the world: racing, music, and my family, and not necessarily in that order. And so I knew for sure I was going to be a race car driver or a rock star, one of the two, right? So as I finished college, I started working as a sales guy, and I had a pretty regular sales job, was doing quite well, but I just was always wanting to go race cars. And so finally one day I just kind of had enough. A bunch of things came to a head at the place that I was working, and so I quit my job, sold everything I had, put my stuff in storage, got in my van, drove to California, and I just started dropping resumes at a racetrack. Laguna Seca is right there, and Sears Point is pretty close by as well, Sonoma Raceway. And so I literally just dropped resumes until I found a guy who would give me a job. And it was the funniest thing. When he hired me, I went in and dropped a resume. Have you any experience? No, I don't have any experience, but I just want to be on the team, you know? And so he said, all right, man, we'll come back tomorrow, we'll hire you. And I said, awesome, and I went to walk out the door, right? And he's like, whoa, hold on, don't you want to know what we're gonna pay you? I said, it doesn't even matter, I'll see you tomorrow. It's so awesome, I was so stoked. October, 10 a.m. in the morning, my first job, they give me a heat gun and a razor blade, and they point at the big trailer outside and they say, you see all those stickers on that trailer? Your job is to take off all of those stickers. So I'm out in the rain. This heat gun has a frayed electrical cord, and it's shocking me pretty regularly, right? But I'm just doing my job. I am so ecstatic. And then it's lunchtime. All of the other mechanics are standing at the doorway looking at me working on this trailer, just going, who is this Gomer? Like, what is this guy? Finally, the rental bell rings. I climbed on the ladder. I come bounding into the shop. I'm like, hey guys, you know, good to meet you. I'm the new guy on the team. I'm like, can you believe they're paying us to do this? This is amazing, right? And they're all shaking their heads. I have eaten those words now for the rest of my career. TruSpeed's been around for a long time, actually, almost 15 years now. I got involved with TruSpeed in 2011. Interestingly enough, I was applying for the job as the general manager. Another fella ended up getting the job as the manager, and I was needing work at the time, so I said, well, I've got a commercial license. It'd be cool if you guys let me drive your RV out to our first race in St. Petersburg. So I drove the RV out to St. Petersburg and did a little managing work while I was out there. Came back, worked for a couple of weeks in the shop for nothing, ended up going to the Long Beach Grand Prix and doing the same thing. And at the Long Beach Grand Prix, they pulled me aside and offered me the general manager's job. I went from the RV driver to the general manager in about 6 weeks' time, which was a pretty cool deal. TruSpeed at this point now is purely and solely a racing car team. Our bedrock is our Porsche racing team. Without the Porsche, I'm a nobody, so we love the Porsche brand, and that's our bedrock. And then we also do some highbrow racing as well. So we've got a professional team this year that runs in the World Challenge Series. We've got a couple of Audis that we run. We do have a couple of other side projects that we work on now and again, but in large part, we're basically a race car team that takes guys racing. That's what we do. Welcome to the Long Beach Grand Prix, the greatest race on the West Coast, all of America in fact. You're with TruSpeed, and I'm glad to have you here. I'm Tyler Tadovic, I'm the owner of TruSpeed AutoSport, and we're at the Long Beach Grand Prix for Media Day today. We got a couple of cars out here today. We got one of our Audis and one of our Porsches, and not much of a test today. It's more of like display laps, kind of showing everybody what's up with the car. It's a chance for our rookie drivers to get a chance to get around the racetrack. And then more than anything, it's for the media, right? So we're here to promote the event. You know, it's the best event on the West Coast. We've got Parker Chase. He's our head guy in the Audi. 17-year-old kid, never been to Long Beach before, so the big reason for us to be here today, and the reason we're happy to be here, is to get him a chance to get around the track and see it, you know? It's only a racetrack once a year, and only for about a couple of weeks, so to get a chance to be on the racetrack before the race is a really big deal. So Parker's doing that, and we've got another kid by the name of Harry Gottsacker. He runs in a lower level series, and he's here pushing our Porsche around. Oh man. The Long Beach Grand Prix is the best racing event in North America as far as I'm concerned. It's effectively our Monaco, if you will. awesome ambiance. The race itself is over 45 years old. A lot of history, a lot of prestige. Formula One started here. It's just a fantastic event, and it's our hometown event, right? So, you know, palm trees, pretty girls, the ocean, can't hardly beat it. So this is a big event for us this year. We got a bunch going on. So obviously we're competing in the World Challenge Series and the GT event that's going to happen on Sunday. But in addition to that, one of my longtime partners is the guys from Mother Polish and Wax. And on the Sunday, they clear out one of the parking lots here and they do a big car show. So we'll have both of our trucks down here this weekend. They have a big car show where they're going to be displaying a bunch of cars, and it's just a great opportunity for us to not only interface with the fans, obviously, but to get out to the best event there is. So it's a fantastic deal. I mean, if you've never been to Long Beach, you got to come, man. It's the best race there is.